Drake's private jet exposed. Air Drake. Drake has a lot of things to his name, from worldwide chart hits to a whole subgenre of music, but a soft taste isn't one of them, as evidenced by his mobile strip club, which consists of a modified Rolls-Royce Cullinan and a private plane nicknamed the Air Drake. After obtaining a Boeing 767-300F commercial plane from Cargojet in 2020 as a mark of their newly signed relationship, Air Drake received the Six God treatment by Virgil Abloh and what Drake himself has dubbed Abloh Engineering. With the exception of the eye-catching external paint job, which bears the unmistakable creative fingerprints of something that involved both Abloh and Drake's collaboration, the interior of the Air Drake has been substantially overhauled to display elegance and luxury at its finest. That's why in today's video we take a look at Drake's big private jet, from how its exterior and interior look and feel, and how he came to own the Air Drake. But before we start, please leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more amazing videos. And without further ado, let's get started. In the world of luxury air travel, there are two types of aircraft: private jets and personalized jumbo planes, the latter of which is larger than most people's homes. Privatized jumbo jets are the most expensive type of private plane, and they're the most difficult to get. So, where do you think the Air Drake lies? Well, the Air Drake is described as overwhelming, surreal beauty. The Canadian rapper recently unveiled his private plane, a Boeing 767 that's been converted into a private jet. To show how over-the-top the private jet is, the storied Air Force One is essentially a Boeing 747. And, by the way, did you know that Drake owns a jet that's 2 full platforms larger than Air Force One? With an estimated net worth of about $180 million by the end of 2020, Drake was earning approximately $70 million per year and was Canada's most successful rapper. However, the cost of the Air Drake may sound like a lot of money, but considering that a new Boeing 767 costs $200 million, then the cost evens out. Actually, Drake's beast is way better because it's been considerably modified, or as most prefer saying, it's been pimped out. But to be fair, this flybird isn't exactly a newcomer to the scene. Drake's Boeing 767, on the other hand, has been in service as a freighter for 23 years and is therefore old enough to drink. It was a freight plane with a cargo capacity of 206 tons, as well as a fuel tank of 20,000 gallons. The 20,000-gallon fuel tank remains on the plane, despite the fact that it's believed to have cost around $100 million to renovate it and convert it into the Air Drake aircraft. So the question is, how much exactly does it cost to fuel Drake's Boeing 767? Well, believe me when I say that the math is literally mind-blowing. For example, assuming that the cost of gasoline alone is $31,600, while considering the cost of a cross-country road trip, that's big savings in general for Drake. And as a result of his hectic touring schedule and jet-setting lifestyle, Drake's annual gasoline expenditures are reported to be in the sums of, if not over, $1 million. Hence, this means that Drake spends only a small fraction of his annual salary on fuel compared to the rest of the population. But more so, these costs are not his responsibility, which helps to explain how and why he obtained Air Drake. From the exterior, the aircraft looks to be ordinary, but the joined hands on the tail fin and the OVO owl painted on the front door make it easy to distinguish it in a crowd. Despite the fact that it still has the enormous Cargojet logo on the side, which has been there for more than 2 decades, it's received a new coat of paint to make it look more modern. It's no surprise that Air Drake boasts the most instantly known logo in the Drake universe. Among the many amenities of the plane's interior are a cockpit, a restroom that'll make you forget you're on an airplane, 2 living rooms, and a bedroom that accommodates a king-size bed, just to mention a few. Guests will have no trouble enjoying some privacy, and even feeling at home when traveling by Air Drake. Within the jet's interior is a spacious luxury lounge space with golden walls, as well as a cozy bedroom for Drake to utilize when he wants some alone time on an extended voyage, or when he's entertaining. The Air Drake also offers a living space that can be divided from the cabin and the room, in addition to a personal boudoir. Throughout the plane's interior, there are several wraparound sofas made of a combination of leather and crushed velvet. In order to complete the interior, a hardwood table is surrounded by individually reclining seats. The walls are decorated with mirrors and mahogany that coordinate with the table, which serves to enhance the concept. To sum it up, Drake's private aircraft is outfitted with leather seats, lavish bathrooms, and a full kitchen, to mention a few of the luxuries evident in the video he shared during his tour of the jet. We can only imagine what Drake will do with this plane in the coming years. So, which champagne do you think Drake will prefer as his favorite sparkling wine, Patron or Dom Perignon? Because if there's one thing we do know about him, it's that he'll drink whatever he's been paid to market, just like virtually every other hip-hop artist in the world. But how did Drake come to be in possession of Air Drake in the first place? To be honest, it's a recurrent gift from Cargojet, a Canadian freight transportation company. Cargojet is a freight airline based in Ontario that operates flights across the world. It's unclear when the relationship between Drake and Cargojet began, but the carrier spokesperson admitted that the carrier had a long history with Drake, having previously delivered supplies and equipment for his tours. In an interview with Yahoo News, Drake stated that supporting local firms has always been one of his top priorities, and that's when the opportunity to become engaged with a brilliant Canadian enterprise came up. We may all believe anything we want, but we can all agree that he wasn't going to turn down a free private plane. Drake shared a video of the jet in a hangar on his social media accounts in June 2019. But the real question then becomes, why would Cargojet equip Drake with such a massive aircraft? If the answer wasn't obvious, it's PR for the company. Drake has more than 30 million Instagram followers, and as part of the contract to hand over the beautifully restored Air Drake 767, Drake agreed to take photos of his plane while on tour and post them to his social media accounts. However, it's not so certain why Cargojet is attempting to garner so much interest from Drake fans. Well, that's all for today's video, guys. What do you think about the Air Drake? If you were the one given such an offer, would you even think twice? Comment below, let's engage. Also, please leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more amazing videos.